immense pleasure that I take part in celebrating this momentous occasion of this school year 2025 to 2026. My story and accomplishments are not the most remarkable one, but the realizations and lessons I have learned and earned throughout my journey will surely be the greatest contribution that shaped me for who I am and took me to where I am today. And I am most convinced that there is a reason why I am standing here today, braving the crowd even if I am shaking on my feet right now, as if it is my first time stepping into the stage of my dear alma mater. Like you, my dear graduates and completers, I was also an obedient student with a 0 to minimal record of mischief, humble enough to be on the honor roll during my elementary to secondary years of education. Ako po noon ay active din sa mga extracurricular activities. Naging miyembro ako ng Drum and Lyre Corps, naging altar server at managing editor sa ating school newspaper noong high school. Sumasali din po ako noon sa mga quiz bee. Naging miyembro ng Holy Cross School Central Board of Students at maging ako din po ay isang loyalist awardee. I was a dreamer, a silent achiever. Pero nagbago lahat ng yun nang ako'y tumuntong nasa kolehiyo sa UNP Bigan City. The goal to excel in class was way harder than I thought to achieve. I crammed on my laboratory manuals, struggled in my laboratory practicals, and was barely hanging on my exams. Dumating din po ako sa punto na kailangan kong mag-retake ng exam. Dahil sa isang major subject na hindi ko naipasa. I settled and was deeply humbled by merely a grade of 2.75. Numerong sapat na para makapagpatuloy ako sa susunod na taon. But persistent hard work and determination truly gets you back on track. With no further delays, I have completed my internship program at the Region 1 Medical Center in Dagupan City of Pangasinan on the month of July 2018 and finally graduated with a degree of Bachelor in Medical Laboratory Science on the month of August 2018. And on the month of November of the same year, the journey continued as I embarked into the next chapter of my life. The anxiety and stress just doubled during my review in the preparation for the board exam of medical technologies. The amount of effort I tried to exert seemed to be lacking for me. Na kahit anong pilit kong basahin ng paulit-ulit ang aking mga lecture manuals ay hindi pa rin pumapasok sa aking kukote. Sometimes I failed and got me soaked in tears at night. But when you are deeply driven to your dreams, you will always find yourself get back again. And so I took the board exam for medical technologies on March 13 to 14, 2019, and forever grateful for the moment I saw my name on the road of successful examinees on March 19, 2019. I officially got my first job as a medical technologist on 2019 August, and still working at Abra Medical Diagnostic Center and Ambulatory Surgical Clinic Incorporated. After 2 years of working, and yet I believe that I can still do so much more. I wanted to pursue my career as a medical laboratory scientist in abroad. That is when I decided to take the American Society of Clinical Pathology's Board of Certification exam. So I enrolled at a review online hub and started reviewing again on the month of April 2022. I worked at daytime assisting patients, processing specimens and samples with having my earphones on just to keep up with the lectures. And the same goes after work, really reviewing until midnight. No time was wasted as I spent it with simply by studying, watching lecture videos, answering practice questions and comprehensive exams even on my day offs. I juggled with my job and my review for 4 months straight. until the night before the day of examination when me and my workmate traveled to Makati, arrived at dawn, took naps and studied for the remaining hours at the Partas terminal, and even at 7-Eleven waiting for the specific time of our examination. It was a different kind of pressure knowing that right after finishing the exam, a prompt will only appear at once indicating whether if you passed or failed. At sa awa po ng Diyos, ako po ay nakapasa. I officially became a certified international medical laboratory scientist on September 9, 2022. All of the hardships, the time and effort, it was all definitely worth it. Nothing else truly matters than claiming your God-given victory that you definitely poured your heart and mind into. So now, my dear graduates and completers, and to all of you, I am not only here to bore you with the timeline of my educational background and career, but rather, I choose to leave you with something far greater than the feeling of walking towards a diploma or any award. I share to you the most important lessons in life. Step 1. Find your purpose. There are days that are fulfilling. Most days seem ordinary, and some days only feels like surviving. Believe it or not, it is a universal experience. Bawat isa sa atin ay dumaraan sa ganitong mga pangyayari. You only need to find something and work on something worth enduring for. Go far and beyond. The world is wide enough for you to find something that fulfills your soul. Pangarap mo man maging isang guro, maging isang pulis, maging isang doktor, maging isang inhinyero, maging isang businessman, o kahit na anumang naisip mo maging balang araw. May always keep in your mind and heart that a uniform doesn't really make you a hero. Your impact does. Choose to be the architect of your career that actually makes you a person with dignity. And if ever you're not on your proudest moment, remember that you still matter. Doing your best is already access. You can always control the results, but having the courage to try, to keep going, and to show up is already a sign of your strength. Fear wastes time. Maraming pagkakataon na nasasayang hindi dahil sa hindi ka handa, kundi dahil pinili mong mag-alinlangan. Ngunit ang totoo, walang perpektong sandali. Kailangan mo lamang ang lakas ng loob na magsimula kahit may kaba. Because sometimes the bravest thing you can do is start again quietly. And for as long as you work with pure intentions, the sweetest reward awaits you in the end. Step 2. Be kind along the way. Sa mundong puno ng ingay, pagod at kanya-kanyang laban, ang kabutihan ay hindi kahinaan. Bagkus ito ay isang tahimik na lakas. The world is already full of madness. Let us all make it a bearable place to live in by showing empathy to one another. Piliin mong maging mapait, hindi lang dahil madali, kundi dahil mahalaga. We are all caught up in a race called life, that the amount of exhaustion gets into us and still our capability to understand each other's situation. Empathy in chaos is not weakness, it is a character. Hindi mo man mabago ang mundo, pero kaya mong baguhin ang mundo sa simpleng pamamaraan. Sa pagrespeto, sa pagiging totoo, at sa pagbibigay ng malasakit sa kapwa. In the peak of emotional distress, may we always choose kindness and compassion over pride. Step 3. Look back with gratitude. When you start seeing life through the lens of gratitude, everything takes on a different meaning. Hindi mo na lang nakikita ang problema, nakikita mo na rin ang layunin kung bakit ka nito dinaraanan. Dito pumapasok ang tuloy na pasasalamat, hindi lang sa panahong panalo ka, kundi lalo na sa mga panahong sinusubok ka. Dahil ang bawat hamon na nalalampasan mo ay isang hakbang papalapit sa tagumpay na para sa'yo. Make it a habit to look at how far you've come, not how far you have to go. Make it a habit to talk about your blessings, more than your burdens. Make it a habit to thank all the people who have been a part of your journey. Your family who loves you since day one and supports you all throughout the way. Your teachers who taught you things that prepares you in becoming of what you desire to be. Your classmates and friends who becomes your companion and share the same ups and downs. Thankfulness is a magnet for more because when we consistently appreciate what you have, life has a way of expanding the blessings and surprising you with even more than you imagine. And last but definitely not the least, step 4. Look up and be deeply rooted in your faith. When God pushes you to the edge of difficulty, just trust in Him fully. Because two things can only happen. Either He will catch you if you fall, or He will teach you how to fly. Whatever life throws at you, He is teaching you to have faith. Be comforted in knowing that God doesn't allow things to happen without a reason. Lahat ng bagay na nangyayari sa atin ay may dahilan. May mga pagkakataon na hindi niya agad binibigay ang hinihiling mo. Hindi dahil sa nakakalimot siya, kundi dahil may inihahanda siyang mas mabuti, isang planong higit pa sa naiisip at nauunawaan mo. Remember, nothing grows in sunshine alone. You also need some rain, for every season matters. Through it all, He is growing something beautiful for you. I believe in God, not only because my parents told me to, nor the church told me to, but because I have experienced His faithfulness and mercy in my life. Faith brought me here, and by faith I will do so much more, inspire others more. So take it from me, your manang or Ate Giselle, and always give the best you can in everything that you do. But always, in always, ang takot mo, ang pagod mo, ang mga pangarap at mga desisyon mo sa buhay, maging ang tagumpay at pagkatalo mo. Always and forever surrender it all to God. In closing, my dear graduates and completers, as you leave these hallowed halls, may you forever cherish the memories you have made here, and let them serve as a guiding light in all your endeavors. Our hope is that you leave here not only armed with knowledge, but also with the understanding that learning is a lifelong pursuit. Once again, congratulations, class of 2026. The future belongs to you. Go forth and conquer the world.